I just watched Smash JT's video where he talked about Alyssa Mercante and the company that she keeps. They're actively trying to fire him from, I guess, his day job. Now, there was a tweet going around from somebody called Airbagged, and I swear to God, when I say there's a soy boy, this guy's probably the biggest typical left-winging, wokey SJW soy boy I've seen there, complete with a sorry excuse for facial hair, scrawny little twink body. This guy would melt like butter if somebody ever legitimately confronted him on the street about his behavior. Well, he's been passively aggressively throwing cheap shots at Smash JT, I guess, to get Alyssa Mercante's approval throughout the weeks. This guy seems like one of the biggest unhinged scumbags out there, aside from Nick Calandra, who not too long ago did a call for action to hurt people that give criticism towards him, Alyssa Mercante, Kotaku, and other journalists, to go after their funding, essentially to find ways to dox them and get them fired from their real life jobs. That's the way that these guys resort to when they can't clap back, when they play the aggressor, when they make threats of violence and threats of doxing. You call them out for it. You give them negative criticism. You make videos about them. They call to try to hurt your personal and private life. Well, it seems like Mr. Airbagged found an old tweet from a company that Smash JT worked for at one point and proceeded to, I guess, let his followers, he has over 10,000 followers on Twitter, proceeded to let them know, hey, this is his potential job. Let's go ahead and pitchfork and gather around and attack him. And they've since been trying to attack the thread from this company. This is what they do, guys. They gather in packs. They have this hive mentality, not just what they're thinking, when it comes to narratives and ideologies and an echo chamber of sorts. When they're all being attacked, the squeaky wheel squeaks the loudest, and they try to get people fired. They try to cancel them. Well, lucky for this, it seems like Smash JT has his stuff under wraps. He made a video talking about it today and how his thoughts on it, and that these guys aren't going to win because he won't quit just because they tried to invade his private life. I mean, they've already tried to contact his wife with Alyssa Mercante, but let's look at this post right here. You can see Airbagged basically is calling for people to attack this. It's a way of subtly doing it. You make your comment saying you got a whole ass family and feel incredibly sad for them. You don't feel sad for anybody's family. You have no kind of emotion, any passion, empathy in your heart. You and your ilk, as Alyssa Mercante likes to say. Your son is begging you to play catch, and you're just saving photos of journalists to add to your pathetic website, and your daughter has no idea why you keep making videos about women you hate. These people are the ones that call us hateful just because we don't want to buy into their DEI nonsense, their wokeness stuff. These guys are political activists cosplaying as gaming journalists, and for whatever reason, he's bringing his family into it again. That's the cheap shot. They have no real clap back to the criticism, the legit criticism that we have on these people about their behaviors when it comes to their political commentary, their little agendas that they try to push and promote, their passive aggressiveness, their stepping over boundaries by contacting people's families. They don't have a legit response to it. So they go through this personal stuff, attacking kids and family. And it's just sad to see, honestly. An old post of a previous place of employment for Smash JT, and even if he still worked there, the idea behind it is still the same. You go and you harass this company that has absolutely nothing to do with Smash JT's behavior. Now, I know what some of you guys might be saying, oh, but he's calling to action for Kotaku to get rid of Alyssa Mercante. Alyssa Mercante's job and her online behavior are one and the same. What Alyssa Mercante posts and puts out in articles is for a website that endorses it. That's also endorsed her online behavior of contacting Smash JT's wife. Don't forget, basically, the head honchos at Kotaku condoned her going beyond personal and professional boundaries, so it all feeds in together. Smash JT's place of employment has absolutely nothing to do with his website, which you guys tried to take down after Nick Calandra did his call to action, and you did succeed for about a day or so, but it's back. Kotaku Detected is back, and it's calling you guys out to this day. You guys don't like it. And the soy boy Airbagged, who seems to be like one of the biggest most prominent simps for Alyssa Mercante, just doesn't understand how real life works. Of course, it's discording behavior to come out and try to get people fired, to research them, to put all sorts of weird stuff on there. And I'm glad that right now it seems like, for the most part, everybody's calling him out as far as being stalkerish. You can see in the replies to this thing, you can see people are saying, this is a normal response to a thing. Posting photos of the dude's family, like, holy shit, take stock of your life. And, of course, Airbagged with the mature response, hey, man, you should pass that advice on to the guy who made multiple videos about a female journalist. So he's butthurt. He's literally white knighting for Alyssa Mercante because Smash JT is making content about him. You've even seen old tweets where some of her, I guess, white knights are saying, like, oh, Alyssa Mercante is obsessed with me, he says, shitting his 12th video on said Alyssa Mercante in a single month. Never mind that we have passive-aggressive tweets and tweets celebrating the takedown of Smash JT's website and tweets going after other people that are negative towards her. She can't take any kind of criticism, and it's causing a Streisand effect. That's why it's backfiring on her tenfold at this point. You can see stuff from her just looking at his numbers and stats. They always bring it to numbers and say, oh, look at you now. Your channel's not dead anymore because now you're talking about me. That's what they always do. And then you could see the infamous screenshot, the oops, website not detected, when Kotaku detected got taken down and Smash JT's whole website got taken down unfairly, unjustly, and then it was finally, discovered that it didn't break TOS at all. So all that is just showing their real colors here. And again, people like Nick Calandra, Jessica Cogswell, you name it, they celebrate censorship, honestly. And it's backfiring because a lot of people don't like this stuff. You can see, again, getting flamed in his own responses for his thread. You realize that he didn't personally post these pics, right? You realize taking pictures of people's kids and talking shit about them is a creep thing to do regardless of where the pics come from, right? And they're 110% right. Regardless if a company posted these family photos or not, using them out of context, using them to attack somebody is pretty scumbaggish, Airbagged. And it just goes on right here. You can see, I can't stand this guy that said no need to share his kids' pics around to a community that hates him. And that's the thing, is that these people don't take responsibility at all when they share stuff. They don't understand that there's probably an unhinged percentage, even if it's small, that would probably do something really stupid to Smash JT, to myself, to Hypnotic, to other people that go against the grain and go against their narrative. And you can see the cop-out is real right here. Airbag says the community that hates him isn't going to dox his kids or family. Bullshit. The community that hates him just wants him to go away and be a man. Okay, you want him to just stop making videos. That's essentially what you're saying. Stop making videos of Mama Mercante. You want to censor him. He's a sad piece of shit that should try being a better father to his kids and not someone who's more concerned about the internet grift. So how come it's a grift when it goes against you guys, but Alyssa Mercante is not a grift in any form or fashion? Her weird online internet behavior. You just literally saw her the other day at Summer Game Fest challenged to fight people physically. Mercante, you don't want the motherfucking smoke. I will go Joey Supershot Spectre on your fucking ass. I will drop kick that nose ring out of your nose if you step up to me ever in fucking person. I will put you in your place. Like I said, barefoot, pregnant, cooking me huevos rancheros in my kitchen. And I hope to God she was talking to female creators, because that's what happens with all these people. They get brave. They try to act tough over the internet, and it backfires on them completely. And this Airbag guy is just the scum of the earth. You can see he's saying, I feel bad for his family being under the same roof as this psychopath, right? And Big Cookies Real says, neither does having different opinions make you a psychopath, even if they're not good, though I guess that's a notion too advanced for someone like you. And of course, Airbag says, differing opinions making exaggerated rage bait videos is not legitimate criticism, but Alyssa Mercante makes rage bait articles about straight male gamers, about anything that's not woke. That's literally how her career is made up. And when somebody does the opposite, when somebody talks about her in a negative light, it's the end of the world for people like Nick Calandra, like Airbagged, like all of them. And he goes on and mentions other stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with the thing. The classic classic remark that these guys try to say is this gotcha from him being an Amico investor. Your name is still on the Republic Investor site. You pivoted to being anti-Amico once you saw you can make a little cash off of it. Pat and Ian walked you like a dog. Then you made 200 videos about the completionists that were less than high school newspaper level. Fuck you. This guy is literally seething at Smash JT, all because he's going after Mama Mercante. But that's also just how these people on the left side of things play. Their behavior is downright unacceptable. They have no bounds or class when it comes to professionalism. When people are actually making legitimate criticism against you because of tweets that you yourself put out, actions that you do, like trying to shut down websites that put criticism against you, trying to silence criticism, censoring your detractors and stuff. It's all stuff that is fueled by your actions, and you guys hold no accountability to the point where you guys will use kids. You will do desperate and unhinged attempts at slandering people that are negative towards you. And that's what's sad about this whole situation. Going after people's families, no matter what they did, essentially tells me every single thing I need to know about you, Airbagged, Nick Calandra, Alyssa Mercante, Jessica Cogswell, you name it. The list that goes on and on and on. You know, these journalists are quickly starting to show on a day-by-day basis just how ugly they are when they go completely mask off. These guys do not care about video games. They hate gamers. They hate people that actually play video games. They want to use their soapbox, to use their liberal degree that they got from their liberal arts major or whatever the hell, this journalism. There's no integrity in anything that they fucking do. They're more focused on their commentary. They're cosplaying as journalists. They're political activists that are failing hard. They drown the second they get any backlash for anything that they do. They're more about DE&I and representation to spite people. That's it. And for her to even say just the other day that diversity happens naturally and that they don't need people to force it in, no. Guys like y'all are the ones forcing it in. And when you guys don't get your way, you cry. You champion firms like Sweet Baby Inc., and you cry when Sweet Baby Inc. detected, called it out. You called when Kotaku detected, called y'all out. You guys have no accountability. You guys don't understand how the real world works when it comes to criticism against you guys. And when you get any kind of heat, you can't take it. You call for censorship. You call to do ugly things like stalk family members, post pictures of their kids, contact their wives. You encourage doxing. You encourage invasion of privacy. And now it looks like you guys are trying to get people fired by stalking. Airbagged, you are a fucking loser. You are one of the biggest, most unhinged losers I've seen on that side of the equation. And it's just sad to see exactly how far this length of, I guess, action this guy is willing to go to just because he feels Smash JT's obsessed with Alyssa Mercante. So, whew. I thought Smash JT's response to this whole situation was really good. If you guys haven't seen it, feel free to go ahead and check it out. And that's it for my thoughts on today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all as always. Subscribe if you're brand new. And Alyssa Mercante, Nick Calandra, Airbagged, and company, you guys could suck on my fucking left nut and eat my ass with a spoon. Seriously, you guys are scum, and whatever backlash you're getting, you guys earned it. You guys deserve it, and you have to face the music. That's ultimately what it is, and I don't think you guys have the guts to do so.